Welcome to the Women's Basketball Report for this week. The Bears coming off a tremendous weekend as they beat the Southern California schools for the second time this season. So you sweep the season series from both of those teams. And now this week, you've got the Oregon schools for the final homestand of the regular season. First of all, let's talk about the weekend sweep against UCLA and USC. The UCLA game, just a phenomenal performance. This was a team that came into that game, one game out of first place, and you handled them like they were nothing.
Yeah, I was definitely a little nervous going into the weekend, not because I don't have confidence in our team, but just because UCLA had been playing so well. They hadn't lost since losing to us. We're on the road, and our players just rose to a whole new level. They understood what a big game it was and came out really wanting to be the aggressors, and we hit a lot of shots, and we made life difficult on UCLA, so it was great. We took a little bit of a cue from the men on Thursday night and jumped out onto a big lead on them.
And then on Sunday, you come back, USC, and this is a team that's played very well against Cal over the years, and it was a tremendous game up here where you had to rally from 6 down late and won it in overtime. A closer game, but again, you guys came out and established Cal basketball early. That's kind of been a trend recently. You've led in almost all of the first halves the entire season. Well, what's been the key for this team getting off to very good starts?
Well, we've talked about, coming out, being the aggressors, and mainly not letting anyone take us out of how we want to play. Even though we knew USC was going to try and slow it down, pack it in the paint, make us hit outside shots, we recognize that no one can slow us down without our consent. And so we played a little faster, and also we knocked down outside shots. I mean, Brittany and Afure came out really hot from 3. That gave us some separation. I think it gave us a lot of confidence that USC wasn't going to be able to just sag off and make us hit outside shots, that we were going to be capable of hitting those shots. So it was a really good start, tough game all the way around. They weren't going to go away, but we were happy to get 2 wins on the road.
Talk about Afure in that game. She has had a season where she hasn't had the consistency I know that she wanted to have, but 3 three-pointers in the first half, and that gave you that extra score from the perimeter.
Well, Fu's terrific. I mean, first of all, right now she's playing some unbelievable defense. She's just become, a lockdown defender for us. She goes to the boards, and when she scores like that, it's definitely a bonus. We felt all year like that we have 5 threats on the floor and that you can't not guard anybody. And I think she really is, when she gets in a rhythm and she's confident, she becomes not only a 5th scorer but a primary scorer, and it was really important for us this weekend.
All right, you come back home this week with an 11-game winning streak going in conference play, which is great. And you face the Oregon schools this week. First of all, Oregon on Friday. Oregon State will be senior day on Sunday. So before you know it, the season is coming to an end, and you've got to say goodbye to the seniors.
Well, we hope that there's a lot more basketball left. We're hoping that we're going to make a deep run into March, maybe even April. But there's no question, if you haven't seen this team play live, you really should this weekend. It's just a remarkable group of seniors. Can't say enough about all 4 of them, Tiara, Talia, Eliza, and Leja. We have some business on Friday night against Oregon first, and then Sunday will be a great day to celebrate them and hopefully, have 2 more impressive, victories at home because more importantly than anything, it's on a march to a championship, so we know we need to take care of business.
One person that will be honored on Sunday that we have not had the pleasure to watch in college is Tiara Rogers. She had some things go wrong from a health standpoint before as she got to Cal. What has she meant to this team? Because she's almost become like an additional coach for you and has done a lot of things for the program that people just don't see because they don't see the behind the scenes.
Well, I think the most, telling thing you can say about Tiara is that never having played a minute or scored a point, she has had as big an impact on this program as anybody. And I think that's just been her commitment to her teammates, to getting her degree, to staying at Cal through something that might have knocked a lot of people out, being told you can never play basketball again. She's just an inspiration to all of us. She has more heart and more toughness than any of us probably, realize. And she's just an incredible part of our team. And I think, it speaks to the way that we value one another, regardless of if you're scoring 25 or if you're coming off the bench or if you're unable to play. And we wouldn't be the same if it weren't for Tiara.
Well, good luck this week and keep it going.
Thank you so much.
All right. As the Bears' final home games of the regular season against Oregon and Oregon State. Remember, Sunday, 2 o'clock, senior day. Come out and send the Bears off in style.